apparently she always swallows. Let's check it out.
You see this? Man working. Man is supposed to be working. Monday, Saturday, I don't care. Go look for a second job. That's what a straight man is supposed to be doing. Working hard.
Straight men work hard.
Not TikTok.
Yes, we do.
And by that logic, you should be in the kitchen cooking for your husband and kids, not posting cringe on TikTok.
How dare!
But you know, it's funny how you modern Western ladies always claim you're strong and independent and always want to smash the patriarchy. But at the same time, you hold men to the same 1950s patriarchal standards that you claim to hate.
The hypocrisy,
Exactly. Like, where's his sandwich, bitch?
Willie, is so amazing.
Thereby proving yet again that if it weren't for double standards, a lot of you lovely ladies would have no standards. Now here's the thing, sweetie. If you're gonna be modern women, we're also gonna be modern men. As in, we'll never do any work for you because you're strong and independent. We're not gonna pay on dates because you make your own money. And if you ever get assaulted by anybody, we're just gonna watch in awe how a strong...
He's making a lot of these crazy points. The assault thing, a little brutal, but it's true. Like, we can't even help y'all because you'll come back at us and sue us for helping you or sue us for giving you CPR because we touched you without consent. That's crazy.
Strong and independent woman who doesn't need no man defends herself.
Wild.
You're gonna let her sleep around all throughout college in her 20s while you're sacrificing your 20s, stacking your bread.
Hey, bestie.
Hello, Mr. Fruity Pebbles.
Hate your content, think it's terrible, you're a misogynist, certified, boom, stamp, got it, official seal.
You know, let me give you some advice, man to man, I guess. Even if you hate his content, don't wave your fist in another man's face in real life.
Yeah, well, we all know that this guy definitely would not say this to the dude's face for sure.
You might not like the consequences.
I just wanted to say that it's really curious as an evolutionary psychology background person, you can't distinguish between your and you are in your comment sections because I'd expect more from an intellectually brilliant alpha masculine red pill man.
People who make spelling and grammar comments and try to call you out are so annoying because most of us are on mobile. Autocorrect is a thing. You don't always notice it. These like grammar, that's the best he could come up with is grammar police for the misogynist.
And such as yourself.
You can't refute his arguments, so you resort to personal attacks.
Exactly.
Just like a woman.
Jordan Peterson called and he wanted to let you know that he doesn't care about you or men's mental health, but he does want you to buy more of his courses and his book.
Yep, still waiting for you to intelligently refute his argument, Mr. Fruity Pebbles.
And this entire premise is really sad because if a woman is going to divorce you and take half of your wealth only a few years in, what did you do to get her to divorce you?
Simple. He married her.
Exactly. We see all the time these good men being left by these women. So it doesn't mean the man did anything, Mr. Nerdy Guy.
Big mistake.
Why is she unhappy with your alpha self that grinded and hustled so hard and self-developed?
The fact that he owned his money and assets instead of her owning his money and assets. It's not rocket science.
Guess what, dude? Misogynistic take if you just think that all women cheat, blah, 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 blah. So you're sad, sorry.
And you're a And honestly, I don't get why you would simp for women, but in the grand scheme of the universe, that's not really important. What is important is that simping is heresy.
One
of the most abusive husbands to be married to is the coercive husband. Hey everyone, I'm Abby. Welcome back to my series where we are dissecting the different...
Why do they all have a series? Whenever I go on TikTok looking for content to do on my other channel, every one of these women is always like, welcome to this series. Today, a series about divorce. Like, they all have
types of husbands that exhaust women the most in order to lend language to women to help them understand what they're dealing with. And as I've made this series, I have to make a point to talk about
Nose
intimacy
ring
and
theory.
coercion, as so many of you have DM'd me asking.
Same as
Ah,
septum ring.
yes. Abby, the stay at home mom, teaching other women and stay at home moms how to weasel out of intimacy with their husbands.
I am Weasel.
Well, what do I
I don't understand why you would marry someone if you don't enjoy having sex with them. Like, it makes no sense. Maybe, you're not as into it as the husband. Not everybody's super kinky, but like, seriously, like, why would you be with someone if you had no interest in being intimate or if they don't turn you on at all? Makes no sense.
do when he wants? And the thing about coercive husbands is they don't just want intimacy, they want access to your body. The coercive husband is well aware that the relationship is strained. He just doesn't give.
Honestly, if I had a stay at home wife, I wouldn't give an F either. The deal is, I pay for your entire existence. You give me box on demand. And if that arrangement doesn't work for you, by all means, either get a job and start paying bills, or I divorce you and replace you with a more compliant woman.
He knows that you've told him over and over that you're exhausted, that you need support, emotional connection, a partner instead of another person to take care of.
And he also needs to work less double shifts and have more time to rest. But if he ever did that, he'd make less money and you'd get dick and you'd leave him. So if he can't get what he wants, neither do you.
And yet he
Pretty
still
much.
believes he's entitled to sex. So when you say no, the pressure starts. He pouts.
And regardless, man or woman, if you are in a relationship, you are entitled to intimacy with the person that you are in a relationship with. If they don't want to be intimate with you, then they are not the person for you. Definitely get out of there if the intimacy disappears from your relationship.
He guilt trips you, he gets angry, whatever he needs to do to make you feel guilty. And sometimes they will escalate that further. They will threaten to get it somewhere else. They will withhold money or from doing the minimal chores that they do take care of.
Well, sweetie, if we're gonna simplify the modern stay at home wife scenario, the husband provides money, housing, and transportation. The wife provides intimacy and takes care of the house and family. When the wife withholds intimacy or home care, it's only fair that the husband should withhold the money.
That is ridiculous. No, hang on, I won't.
They become
It's like with your landlord. If they won't make the repairs that you need, they're leaving you stranded, you withhold the money.
verbally abusive. And so often they will weaponize timing to avoid accountability. And you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this. They will wait until you've done bedtime solo, until you've handled the kids, the home, all day long while they've scrolled on their phone, until you are very clearly exhausted.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
No, sweetie. Scrolling on their phone is what a lot of stay-at-home wives do.
That's
Most
true.
men work all day, and when they get home, they barely have time to take a shower, eat, and go to sleep. And the only times they have the energy to ask for some unenthusiastic box from their stay-at-home wives is during the weekend, when apparently, after sitting on her ever-expanding thermal exhaust port and posting cringe on TikTok all week, she's too quote-unquote exhausted to give him any.
Okay, well, I mean, if you are just not even paying attention to your kid on those days or when you are home, if you're a stay-at-home mom, then yeah, that would be terrible. But you know what? Honestly, devil's advocate here, I am a stay-at-home dad, and I do this and a few other random things here and there and it's exhausting to be with a child all day. And you know what, I do spend a lot of time on my phone when we're at the park or whatever, but usually I'm doing like YouTube work or whatever. But at the end of the day, I am beat from just having a 4-year-old command my attention all day. It is, and my girl works and she's tired too. So I mean, I guess I see it from both ends, because I've been at both ends where I was the full-time worker and then we switch stuff around.
And then that's when they'll make their move. And do you know why? Because when you inevitably, and rightfully so, say no, now they get to say, you're always rejecting me. Do you know what it's like to always be rejected? And now they get to act like the victim. But do you notice what they don't do? They don't actually help carry the load that would make intimacy a possibility.
Just like you don't carry the financial load.
They don't create connection. They create exhaustion.
Oh, shut up.
Look, sweetie, if you want to live in a man's house for free, eat his food, use his water, and drive his car for free without providing box, you need to stop doing the wife thing and just move in with your daddy, because marriage requires both intimacy and reciprocity.
Do you spit or swallow? Swallow. I'm always hungry and
What?
I'm always lacking protein.
Always acting like a proper garden tool on TikTok for male attention.
I go up to my neighbor's apartment and I ask him to jizz in a cup so I can put it in my smoothie because it's good protein and vitamins.
And
Proper garden tool.
but hey, your life, your choice. Just don't be surprised when the men you crave that attention from treat you like a proper garden tool.
Talking about donuts, if you owe me money, yeah, why are you getting fat? I do not want you to gain any weight if you owe me money. You better be starving. No, really, like why is all of a sudden this person getting fat?
We saw a video.
Are you eating my money? You still owe me money.
No.
Well, man stuff aside, it's really annoying when someone owes you money and they're buying things anyway. I've seen this and had experienced this myself quite a few times.
Sweetie, you owe him money.
Guys, imagine being indebted to someone and you're asking them for more money.
Guys, even funnier. So this
Yeah, I'm going to assume that they are projecting the fact that they owe money on this, though.
guy sabotages my visa.
No, sweetie. You sabotaged your visa when you physically assaulted your baby daddy.
I told you to start beating him. You didn't listen to me.
I did that once.
Yeah.
And
he called the police.
Okay.
She beat
Part of
him
the
one
story
time
we
and
didn't
he
hear.
called the police.
yeah, so that's not good. But it's like even the courage he had to call the police.
You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
And well,
Yeah, you need courage to call the police when a woman is beating you up because you don't know if that's going to get flipped around on you, and which I have also had experience with people I know ending up in a prison cell overnight or for a couple of weeks after their girlfriend, they're arguing. She punches herself in the face when the cops are on the way after she was just whipping on him, and then he ends up in jail because she's got a bruise on her eye. Women do stuff like that, and it's messed up. It's scary to call the cops when something's going down like that. So if you do call the cops, I give you praise and you're brave because it could go either way.
when a non-American physically assaults an American citizen in America, most of the times their visa gets revoked, and a lot of the times they also get banned from entering the United States. Well, unless you live in a sanctuary city where they tend to ignore felonies for the sake of diversity.
And now that I can't get into the United States, this guy immediately gets primary custody.
Good.
Because I can't do anything. I can't get my child out of the United States.
Good.
My lawyer literally ghosted me, and he also told me it's like impossible.
Indeed.
If you're abusive towards your boyfriend, you're probably abusive towards your child. So this is, although I don't believe in splitting up families, it might be a good thing.
So he literally, like, because of that, he's like, oh, now you're gonna have to pay $5,000 to $10,000 a month in child support.
We have something for you.
Child support? No. You want child support? Bring. This is my bag, yeah? We're gonna look for child support. Where's child support? Here's child support.
You know, it's gonna be really funny when a US court docks your social media earnings before they even reach your bank accounts. Because, sweetie, no matter how big of a quote-unquote influencer you think you are in Dubai, you're gonna learn what many divorced American men already did. That the US government is bigger.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Another great man talk video. He's not wrong. The U.S. government will take those wages. It's funny to see people on the other side of that, especially when they're in another country. Absolutely hilarious. If you like that video, please hit subscribe and the little dingy button, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out.